Hi, I'm Dave Orchard from betterlifebetterhealth.ca. I'm going to talk to you today about warming up before playing golf. Why would you do it? You want to play the best golf you can while you're there. You want to hit the ball as well as you can, and you also don't want to be injured so you can't play. If you injure yourself early in a game, then you're done, and who knows when you're going to be able to come back. You need to get your body ready to give your best first swing instead of waiting till 3 holes later when you're finally warmed up. One thing we have to realize, a lot of times we're driving to the golf course and our jobs are quite sedentary and we're not ready to golf. Our body tissues need time to warm up. You get adequate blood flow to the shoulders, to the core, to the legs, and you got to warm up those tissues. You also got to move your shoulders around, make sure you don't injure those. And the nervous system, from the brain to the muscles, needs a time to connect so that you can do a good coordinated swinging motion. I know people feel funny and stupid doing a warm-up, but they know they should. Very few people do it, but they know they should. People actually know that warming up is beneficial for them, so don't worry about them. When you're doing your warm-up, they'll be saying to themselves they should be warming up too. As a matter of fact, if you watch other sports, nobody just steps up to the first thing and starts going. They have drills and things to do to practice their skills and warm up before they start to play. It doesn't really take too long and can be done casually as you're playing in the course of the first 3 or 4 holes of a game while you're waiting to take a shot. Now, what I like to start out with first is high knees, where you're lifting the clubs up just in front of you just to get the shoulders moving. Now you're engaging your legs and your shoulders in the first primary movements of this warm-up. And once you've done a little bit of time at that, which is about enough for that, then you're doing high knees while you're swinging the clubs from side to side, doing a little bit of a figure 8 with the one hand and then the other hand. That's it. I'm going to take you through this warm-up, and I'm going to take you through the length of it. It should take a few minutes to really get your body ready to golf. Most important thing to do too is to dress appropriately for the weather. If you got a cool day, wear some layers so you can take it off as your body warms up. Now the next thing is do side to side with your legs, bent knees, and the clubs are going with you. Again, getting those shoulders and arms into gear and getting the actions of the golf swing underway. That's it, nice and loose. Now you're going to go up on your toes, down into a squat, up on your toes, and bringing the golf clubs up as you squat. Now the squat might be a quarter squat, it might be a half squat, it's whatever you are able to do. You may start off with a small squat to start with and build up to a squat that you're comfortable with. Again, this is getting blood into the thighs, blood into your legs, and working the shoulders to get them ready. Now at this point, you're going to get into a half address position with your hands on both ends of your clubs. Nice loose knees, and you're doing kind of a half backswing, half forward swing. This is really starting to engage the low back, starting to engage the core, starting to engage the pelvis and the legs, and trying to coordinate your first swing. Nice and loose, half an address position, feet in your usual stance, but you're not getting too worried about swinging the club yet. Now once you've done that, then you're going to take a step forward, clubs behind your back, step forward, and bring the clubs up. Working the shoulders in the range of motion behind you, and also getting your legs more and more work to get yourself ready for your first tee. Usually I find the first tee is the most difficult, especially if you haven't warmed up, you haven't got your golf swing down, you haven't been able to practice. And now you're ready to get your two clubs in hand again. Full address position, bent over as you normally would hit your clubs. And now you're taking a 3/4 backswing, follow through. Nice and easy, nice and loose. Again, going a little further through for a 3/4 backswing, 3/4 forward swing for whatever your usual golf swing would look like. Then you just take one of the irons, preferably a shorter one, and you get in your ready address position. And now you're starting to swing. There, that took about 7 minutes. You're basically warmed up, ready to go. You can still take a few more practice swings and get ready to play. Walk up to the first tee and you should be all set. Remember, warm up a little bit before you play golf. Hopefully you'll be able to play better and play longer without injury.